Good afternoon. Welcome to Edco Basketball. We got the Class 1A district game between the Easton Valley and Edgewood Colesburg with the Star Spangled Banner on its way shortly. So we'll take a break and come right back in a minute. You're listening to Mix 94.7 FM CMC.
Ace Body Shop, a quarter-mile north of Manchester, specializes in insurance, collision, and glass installation. They're always keeping up with technology and have a state-of-the-art paint booth for your collision repairs. Keep Ace Body Shop in Manchester in mind when your vehicle needs body work.
Tonight's a great time to try the new stuffed crust pizza at Pizza Ranch. Have one delivered while you're listening to the game, grab one for carry-out, or enjoy the Pizza Ranch buffet. Then satisfy your sweet tooth with some chocolate cactus bread. Pizza Ranch in Manchester, Independence, and Owine.
For all your small engine purchases, repairs, and rebuilds, call the small engine experts at Pete Small Engine Repair in Monticello. Congratulations to all area athletes from the staff at Pete Small Engine Repair.
Contact me, Chad Frazier, at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Stephen Motors, the only GM service dealer in Jones County with GM trained technicians. Check out their large selection of Buick and Chevy vehicles and GMC trucks. Stop by Stephen Motors in Monticello today.
Welcome back to Clinton, Iowa. The Edgewood Colesburg Vikings at 16-6 take on the Easton Valley Riverhawks at 19-3. Starting lineups. Easton Valley has Kate Jargo, Nate Trencap, Jessen Weber, Cooper Cundy, and Caleb Cornelison. And for the Edco Vikings, senior Ethan Stryker, sophomore Parker Rochford, sophomore Keegan Hansel, junior Spencer Stainer, and junior Riley Ashline. Ashline jumping at center for the Vikings in their black uniforms with the gold trim. Mike Putz, here we are. Next second round of the district.
A long way to come down here, but yet you have to remember these are still conference opponents. They did not meet during the season, however. Easton Valley averaging 72 points a game, the Vikings averaging 64 a game.
And the tip goes to the Vikings to Rochford. And the going away from us where I'm one of the end zones, actually. Vikings going far away from us here. And at the high post for the Vikings, it's it's Parker Rochford. Rochford turns around. Facing a zone, drive to the right side. Pulls up for an 8-10 footer on the baseline. Going to be no good. Rebound goes to Easton Valley. Missed shot. A good look at the basket there by Ethan Stryker. Back out to the top of the key. Vikings in man-to-man. Back out to the top. Nice crowd on hand here for a 5:30 start. Three-pointer on its way. It's going to bank hard. Rebound goes out to Stryker, who pushes the ball behind the back dribble at half court. Picks up his dribble and passes it on the left side wing. Out at the top of the key. The Vikings set the ball up once again now. Back at facing a 2-3 zone. Pass over to the right side behind the three-point line is Stryker. One penetration dribble at the free throw line. A bounce pass down to the right side block. Goes out of bounds. Riley Ashline was there. It was open, but the bounce pass bounced at his ankles. Goes out of bounds.
Well, Vikings are really going to have to control their turnovers tonight. It looks like they're having a little trouble figuring that zone out right away. They're going to have to reverse the ball, quick passes, and try to attack the seams.
Long three-pointer from the right side wing for Easton Valley's Cade Jargo. Jargo had no one to pass to, so he launched it. Now the Vikings answering back with a three-pointer for the right long range, no good. Offensive rebound put back up, no good. Another offensive rebound in. Vikings up 2-0. Parker Rochford shot one on the left side, and on the right side, I believe it was Keegan Hansel, so the Vikings up 2-0. Back over to the left side. Get pass to the right side now. Down to the corner, three-pointer up. It's going to be short. Ball hits the ground. Offensive rebound goes back to Easton Valley. Cooper Cundy back on left side wing. Bounce pass to the high post. And that high post is Caleb Corneliuson at 6'3", the tallest player on the Easton Valley starting lineup. Three-pointer top the key is going to be good. Quick ball movement there, and Nate Frenkamp hits it for Easton Valley. Our score 3-2. 5:44 to go in our first quarter. Drive to the basket, bounce that down left side, block back out to the short side, leaning into it. The shot's going to be a little bit long. Offensive rebound, put back up and rejected. Back out to the top, the key. Riley Ashline shot rejected. Three-pointer left side baseline is going to be no good. And now the rebound finally gets back in the hands of Caleb Corneliuson. Love the way the Vikings are hitting those offensive boards. That was 3.5 possessions.
They did. They've got to convert all those shots. So they had 3 really good looks. And Rochford did what he needed to do. He attacked the C with the zone, but Hansel had a shot, and he passed it back and said he didn't take that shot.
Nearly stolen away at the high post. We'll drive to the basket, and we have a block. We have a block underneath. So a hard drive to the basket off of the miscued loose ball there. Justin Weber for Easton Valley picks it up and drives to the basket and gets the blocking foul called on Riley Ashline. That's the first foul tonight with a 5:01 mark, and the free throw up. It's going to be no good.
Kevin, one of the things that I think Easton Valley's going to want to do, teams that beat the Vikings early in the season, Prince of Peace, Cal Wheat, they wouldn't let the Vikings run. They played them in a half-court game. Look for Easton Valley to try to do that.
Easton Valley now up by 4. Second free throw good with 5 minutes to go in our first quarter. Fast break opportunity, drive to the basket, foul call. Just like that, Mike. Vikings hit the floor hard, and they push it up the court, and we got a foul.
And that's how they like to play, and if they can do that, they'll have a little success here. The other thing the Vikings are going to have to do is they're going to have to D it up. You really hate to have to outscore a team that's averaging 72, 73 points a game.
Ethan Stryker with the free throw. Pulls the Vikings within 1. Stryker averaging 17 points a contest. Second shot on its way. It's good, so we're knotted up 4-4. 4-4 with 4:56 to go in the first quarter. Vikings drop back quickly in that man-to-man half-court defense. Trying to get the ball to the high post. That's really where Easton Valley's trying to focus. Then they kick it back out to the left side wing behind the three-point arch, down to the corner, back out on top. Three-pointer with ball reversal, going to be no good. Rebound put back out. Easton Valley went on the board, and we're going to say a foul down low. Shortest guy on the court, boy, Kate Jargo at 5'6", guys, and gets that rebound.
That foul's on Hansel. That's his first.
Ball inbounded underneath the basket for Easton Valley. Thrown out to the half court, out to Jargo, then reversed down to the left side corner. Back out to the left side wing. It goes to Jason Weber, that is. That bounce pass down low, and good backside help there. Stryker comes flying down the lane, knocks the ball out of the way of Hunter Holgrave, who just checked in for the Riverhawks.
That was good help by Stryker. Saved an easy basket.
Pass to the high post. Vikings again almost with a near steal. Down to the right side corner. Back out to the top of the key. The Riverhawks swing it back out on top to the right side. Vikings now in a 2-3 zone. And high post again. Drive to the basket. Double clutch. Going to be no good. Rebound goes to the Vikings. Riley Ashland off the miss by Caleb Corneliuson. And a foul called against an aggressive Easton Valley player, which would be Cade Jargo.
That rebound by Ashline. Ashline's been Edco's leading rebounder this year. Sometimes I think that gets overlooked a little bit, but he's 6'4", plays down low, and he knows what his role is. Look for him to be key as far as rebounding tonight.
Got a foul away from the basket.
Oh, that's on Ashline.
They, as officials, are calling a tight ball game.
I think that's his second.
See how they mark it up there. 3:49 to go in our first quarter. Our score is 4-4 here down in Clinton. Past the right side wing. This is where the Prince of Peace play their home games. Down to the right side wing once again. Down to the soft spot in the zone. And past the high post to drive to the basket. It's going to be no good. Gets his own foot back up, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds. So Caleb Corneliuson is that high center. Plays high post and cuts down to the lane looking for that pass. Inbounds pass, left side free throw line, going to be no good. Offensive sit back up and in by Nate Frenkamp for Easton Valley, and it's 4.
Oh, there's Rochford on a like the court layup, and now Rochford with the steal.
6'6", three-pointer by Stryker is going to be no good. Rebound goes to Easton Valley. 3:07 to go in the first quarter. We're not at 6-6. Put your head down for a second, and the Vikings have already scored. Back out on top. 2-3 zone for the Vikings. And Easton Valley's trying to break it up with a 1-3-1 set. Back out top, 15 point guard, reverse to the right side, drive to the basket, the baseline. Back out to soft spot corner, back out left side elbow. Top the key once again. Long three-pointer, gonna be good. That one by Nate Fenkamp, 9-6. Great ball reversal by Easton Valley. The Vikings pass block, stuck under move. Good, they might get a three-pointer the old-fashioned way. Great pass into the interior, and ducking under with the right shoulder for the Vikings was Riley Ashline, who steps to the free throw line. That is the first foul tonight on Easton Valley's Hunter Holdgraven.
Nice work by the Vikings inside there. They found Ashline, and he's pretty handy around the basket. He knows what to do.
Real slick. A free throw on its way here, and that one, we're not at up 9-9.
Good free throw.
9-9 with 2:25 to go here. Got a nice crowd on hand. A lot of them wearing orange. Pass the right side wing, back out of the top. To the right side wing, looks into the high post. Soft spot in the lane on the right side. There's a back to the left side elbow. Double pump, and that's going to draw the foul. And a chance for another three-point play the old-fashioned way with the double pump there. The double clutch in the lane by Hunter Holdgraver. And so that puts the Easton Valley Riverhawks back on top, 11-9.
And that foul was on Stryker. That's his first.
Second shot on it. The free throw is good. And it's back to a 12-9 lead. Vikings push the ball inside. The deflected ball. That's a steal. Turnover on the deflected pass. So 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. 12-9. Our score back to the high post. Bounce pass, cutting to the basket on the left side wing. It's good. Backdoor cut there by Easton Valley. Justin Weber, and it's 14-9. So Easton Valley playing that high-low game. Ball back out top, the key ball past the right side wing. Skip pass over the left side wing. Three-pointer on its way. It's going to be off to the right. Rebound goes to Easton Valley with 30 to go. So a missed shot there by Ratchford. Shot from right side elbow is going to be no good. Bounces on the rim a couple of times. And a foul underneath. And going over the back, it looks like Caleb Cornelison, the 6'3" sophomore. Checking the ball game for the Vikings.
Well, that is Ashline's second foul now. That's kind of a tough call. I thought he had position. Thought the guy would over him.
Yeah, that's what it looked like, yeah. 14-9 with 1:18 to go in our first quarter. Back out to the top, left side wing. Three-pointer on its way. It's good. Feeling it right now. Justin Weber, 17-9. Vikings throw the ball away.
Turnover of the Vikings. That's 4 3-pointers in this quarter for Easton Valley. Head coach going to have to identify those shooters.
And Justin Olin takes the time out for the Vikings. We'll take one, too. 1:04 to go in our first quarter, 17-9 our score. You're listening to Mix 94.7 FM KMCH.
This is Sarah from It's So Me Boutique in downtown Dyersville, inviting you to stop in, look around, and let us assist you in finding the perfect outfit for any occasion. We offer fashion-forward trends for women, including plus sizes, baby clothes, shoes, and fun accessories to complete any look. It's So Me Boutique in the heart of downtown Dyersville. And check out our Facebook page.
Animal Health Clinic wishes all area athletes in tournament action the best of luck. Doctors Borick, Meyer, and Weaver look forward to tending to the health needs of animals large and small. Animal Health Clinic at 15th Avenue Southeast in Dyersville, open weekdays 7:30 to 5 and Saturdays 7:30 to noon with emergency services available. Call today.
Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
Put behind the three-point arc gives the Easton Valley a 20-9 lead. That one came from downtown, easily 8 to 10 feet behind the three-point arc, Mike.
It was Jarko showed me something there. That was college distance.
Vikings inbounding the ball underneath their own basket. Back in the ball game for Easton Valley, the starter Cooper Tunde.
Head coach got to run a little offense here. They're a little too quick to take that three-pointer coming right down. I know they like to run just like that.
Rochford penetrates the lane and gets pulled up with an easy 10-footer. It's 20-11.
They need to run a little offense, be a little bit more patient. That three-point shot's always going to be there.
Back out near half court, 23 seconds to go. Vikings sitting back in kind of a 1-2-2 kind of a zone. Half court, full half court though, not underneath the basket. They're matching up here with 10 seconds to go now. Down 20-11 in our first quarter. Back out to the top of the key. Easton Valley holding for that last shot. Drive to the basket. It's going to be no good. And that time expires on our score at the end of 20-11. The Easton Valley Riverhawks lead the EDCO Vikings. We'll take a break and come back in a minute. You're listening to Mix 94.7 FM KMCA.
Kleesner Sanitation is always taking new customers for commercial and residential properties. If you need a large dumpster or container for new construction projects and roll-offs, call Kleesner Sanitation. Good luck from Kleesner Sanitation.
Hello, this is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence. We are proud to support local school programs. So if you are looking for a new Chevy, Buick, or certified used car or truck, or just want to stop and say hi, stop in. That's Dunlap Motors in downtown Independence.
Bi-County Disposal specializes in commercial and construction disposal needs. They have a variety of containers available from 2 to 30 cubic yards. Whatever it takes, Bi-County Disposal in Dyersville, serving Dubuque and Delaware counties.
Clayton Drug supports all the area athletes and coaches on a successful season. Stop in and visit with one of their pharmacists today and be sure to check out their large selection of home decor and gift items. Clayton Drug in Strawberry Point, a local pharmacy you can trust.
Hey area athletes and coaches, my name is Brooke. I am cheering you on the sports season. Krogan Construction would like to congratulate all area athletes and coaches on a successful season and wish them continued success in tournament action. For all your building needs, call Krogan Construction at 563-920-8202.
For the best selection of Chevy, Buick, and GMCs in the area, see Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester. We offer straightforward pricing and carry a low overhead, so we can pass those savings on to you. We also take care of you after the sale and offer a state-of-the-art service department with ASE trained technicians. For a full list of our inventory, visit us on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
Another long bomb for Easton Valley, and the Riverhawks are now up 23-11. You don't defend guys that far back, Mike.
There's a turnover.
And by the Riverhawks in a double dribble, Vikings get it back.
Well, what happened on that last three-pointer by Jargo, Edco was out defending him, and they stepped back, and he said, I'll take it, and he had nothing but that. Kid's a good shooter.
He uses a lot of legs. He's got some strength there in that shot.
That's 6 3-pointers so far tonight for Easton Valley.
23-11, Vikings down here in Clinton. Prince of Peace, home turf. They play later on tonight. Missed shot there by Stryker, pulls up short. Easton Valley with the rebound. Back out to the left side wing. Long bomb once again. This was going to be short for Jargo. Offensive rebound ripped down by Easton Valley's Hunter Holgrave, and the drive to the basket thrown away. On the go. Drive to the basket, throwing it up, and foul will be called. Great drive to the basket there by Parker Rochford, and he gets fouled to the basket and slams into the padding behind the bankboard.
And Trentkamp saved 2 points there by committing that foul. Rochford went down hard, but there was no intent. It wasn't a dirty play or anything. He just fouled him.
Free throw is good. Vikings led 4-2 at the 5-minute mark in the first quarter, and that was their only lead. Since then, they've had to battle back here against this prolific three-point shooting team. Baseball pass stolen away and short. There was no error on that one, and Vikings get a chance here to cut further back in the lead. It's now a 10-point lead with 6:36 to go in our first half. Ball at half court, 1-3-1 zone, penetration of left side elbow, and a traveling call. A little bit under pressure there, and Parker Rochford travels with it. This was one of 21 that moved up earlier due to that first snow of the year, Mike.
It was. I hope that we get through the game and get home before we travel in any snow tonight. Be something different than we've done the last few weeks.
Certainly so. Ball reversed around to the left side. Three-pointer again. It's going to rim in and out. A battle underneath there, and a foul will be called against Easton Valley. Easton Valley shooting those three-pointers, and then they crash the boards hard.
They're not shy about taking the three-pointer, and the way they're shooting them, I don't blame them. I take them too.
That's the first foul against Caleb Cornelison, the 6'3 sophomore. That is the 16th foul against Easton Valley, however. 4 for the Vikings. Ball left side elbow, drive to the basket by Stryker's going to be off to the right. Rebound goes back out. Good rebound by Ackline. Drive to the basket once again. Now left side corner. Three-pointer on its way for the baseline. Air ball. Retreat by the Vikings. It's put back up. It's going to hit the side of the rim. And offensive
foul on Rochford.
Well, the Vikings are playing hard, sometimes a little bit too hard. So the offensive foul goes against the Vikings. His first foul. And so the Vikings, under 2-3 zone, they extend it out. Left side wing back out to top the key. Left side wing once again behind the three-point arc. They always have 3 players standing. That spreads out that high post. Left side wing once again. The Vikings moving very quickly. They get a trap. Ball gets knocked out of bounds and still be Riverhawks basketball. Riverhawks coached by Dan Beck, longtime coach here. Ball inbound on the left side wing. Back out the left side elbow. Skip pass over the right side. Back at the high post. Drive to the basket after one dribble. It's good, but we've got a foul on the wrist there. Anytime Hunter Holtgrafer feels an opening at the high post, he just goes to the basket.
Well, that pass is able to get in there. The Vikings have extended that zone to cover those three-point shooters, and something's going to be open.
First quarter, here at the end of the first quarter, Easton Valley ran off an 8-0 run. And that makes that an 11-0 run. That really was the difference right now, 24-13. The second free throw is going to be good. So missed pair of free throws for Easton Valley. Fast break opportunity by Rochford. He's going to get called for traveling. Lost the handle on the basketball. Trying to go between the legs under pressure. And
the Vikings need to settle down. They need to take their time and run some offense. They're 11 down. Plenty of game left. You're not going to get it back with one possession or one game. Take your time.
Three-pointer on the right side wing. It's going to be no good. Rebound goes to, that's going to be out of bounds. In the ball game right now, Keegan Hansel for the Vikings, along with Parker Rochford, Ethan Stryker, Riley Ashline, and also Quentin Hess.
You know, I'm not so sure Edco defensively shouldn't go to man-to-man, because they're having a hard time guarding those three-point shooters that's leaving the middle wide open. There's a turnover in Edco.
Past the high post gets batted away, so it will be now Easton Valley ball with 4:26 to go in the first half, up 24-13. Past the high post, Vikings collapse, and the center comes out with it, and a reach-in foul will go. The Vikings being very aggressive inside, not wanting to have Holtgrafer drive to the basket, so that double team at the free throw line results in a foul. First reach-in foul here against
that's Stryker's second foul.
Even Stryker's second foul, actually. So the senior picks up 2. Free throw's going to be no good, so that's the third miss in a row for free throws for Hunter Holtgrafer. So the junior comes up short 3 times now. 24-13 with 4 minutes to go in the first half. Vikings can cut back into that lead here. And Ratchford, a little bit of a hesitation dribble, got the foul. The reach-in foul goes against Holtgrafer. Look at the little hesitation dribble. Stuck the ball right in front of him and pulled it back quick. And
he did. It was a nice hesitation dribble, and if he wouldn't have gotten fouled, he might have been able to get to the hoop.
So that's the second foul now against
Cornelison.
Cornelison, reach-in foul, that is. At the free throw line, Parker Rochford, the free throw is good. Rochford, a 64% free throw shooter around the year. Back to a 10-point deficit. Second one is good. Back down to 9, so single-digit deficit here now with 4 minutes to go in the first half. Walking the ball up the court is Jay Jargo, the man who's been the heavy hitter from the outside. Gets the ball near the 10-foot line for volleyball. I'm sure he would probably shoot it from there. Pass inside to the post, turn around, drop shot's going to be good.
It's a nice move by Cornelison.
Pinned the defender up and did a duck in there with that shoulder and then put it off the glass. 26-15. And a double dribble once again for Rochford. And he's putting up, what did I do?
I think what happened, I think that ball caught his hip.
Oh.
He was dribbling it, so it hesitated there. That'd be a double dribble.
Ball pass off the right side wing. Skip pass over to the left side to Jargo. Back out the top to Key. Back to Jargo down to the left side baseline. Good ball movement once again. Ball nearly stolen away here. Pass inside low, knocked out of bounds. And it will go off Easton Valley. So great defense there. Collapsing into that lane was the Keegan Hansen.
All right, Edco needs to come down, run some offense here, get a shot, get this thing into single digits here. Plenty of time left.
Double post set up on the right side baseline. Back out the high post. Three-pointer up by Stryker. Took his time. It rims in and out. That was almost halfway down before it kicked out. 2:40-53 to go in the first half. 26-15.
Kevin, I think Edco's big men have to flash. They've got to make themselves available in that zone.
After a big pass and turning up to the right side elbow, the shot easily set shot by Hunter Holgraver, and it's 28-15. 2:36 to go. Turnover for the Vikings. And so it's Easton Valley again taking advantage of everything Edco's giving them right now. Edco, that 1-3-1 matchup zone against the Easton Valley. Pass at the top.
Nielsen is wide open for a pass over the top. That's going to be there all night long.
And Justin Olin's going to call a timeout as Easton Valley matches up with that 1-3-1 zone. And there's no help on the backside because those guards are worried about the three-point shot.
They got him stretched out so much. You know, all that happened is Cornelison just sealed Ashline on his hip, and it was just a lob over.
Lot of offense for Easton Valley. A lot of ball. What they're doing is they got some great ball movement, good ball reversal, and they're hitting enough shots from the outside that the Vikings can't collapse inside. There's enough in the inside game with that high post that they're finding. Edco's finding themselves down by 15.
Yeah, they are. Easton Valley has done a good job moving the ball. They've had 6 different guys score, and where the three-point shot was their early form, now they've extended some things. They've got the defense extended a little bit, and all of a sudden now they're starting to kick the ball inside. I think Edco's going to have to get out of their zone. I think they're going to have to play these guys man-to-man.
Well, 30-15 here midway through the second quarter. And so the Vikings have got to come up with something here. Easton Valley got to this game by defeating Bellevue Marquette 70-43. The Vikings got here by beating St. Ridge 66-29.
Big thing for the Vikings, you've got 2 guys out there in Stryker and Ashline with 2 fouls each. 2 minutes left to go in the half. They got to get through the half without either of those guys picking up another foul.
Rochford, that's the right side block. Three-pointer right side baseline is going to be blocked. Knocked out of bounds. Still be Edco basketball. It's the unforced turnovers that I think it's really hurt the Vikings. They're not getting a good look at the basket.
It is, and for a couple of those guys out there, the ball's just a hot potato. It's like they just want to get rid of it as soon as they can. Rochford with a nice move inside.
Makes it 30-17 with 1:46 to go in the first half. Pass out back to Jargo near center court. Vikings know where he is. Tried to the basket by the high post. Partially blocked. And it will still be White's basketball. So stepping into the ball game there for the Vikings, getting a block, is Riley Ashline. Got a hand up. So Matt Ashline is 6'4". He kind of matches up pretty well with that 6'3" high post Caleb Corneliuson. Back out on top, the Vikings looking like pretty good matchup here. Matchup zone, actually, it almost looks like, Mike. 1:21 to go. High post is. Turnaround jump shot's going to be off its mark. Rebound goes to the Vikings. And pulling that one down was Keegan Hansel. Hansel flips the ball over to Spencer Sainer, drives the basket down low. Shot goes up. And 2 shots will be awarded to Riley Ashline. So good ball movement. Vikings attacking that block. 1:08 to go in the first half.
That was better. And I think that's what they've got to get done. And that scoreboard showing the third foul on Holgraver there.
That's a big foul there, Holgraven.
Yeah, he's really been active offensively. He's done a nice job.
Free throw is good. Makes it 30-18. Second shot on its way here. That one's in too. Make it 30-19. Back to an 11-point deficit. Vikings pick them up at three-quarters court. Chargo with the ball. Matching up here. Looks like they're trying to get a 2-2-1 half-court trap if they can. Ball nearly batted away. And the Vikings hustle back and get back on that half-court defense. Under a minute to play here in the first half. Vikings down 30-19. Pass to the high post. Over the left side wing. Back out to the top of the key. High post once again. Looks a little bit different with Holgraven out of the game. Back out top key, left side wing once again, 38 seconds.
Good ball movement by Easton Valley.
Outstanding, isn't it? There's extremely quick passing, skip pass left side wing. And the Vikings in that matchup zone, it's tough to catch up with these skip passes. Drive to the basket, shot's going to be up, going to be in. So patience pays off and finishes with a two-pointer by Cooper Cundy in the lane. That 10
seconds left. Oh.
Ball taken away. Drive to the basket. And a reach-in foul will go against the Vikings.
That's against Rochford. That's his second. Cornelison going to go to the line for 2. That's a tough foul. Tough turnover.
Tough one, yeah, that's for sure. 60% free throw shooter. Make that 71% free throw shooter on the night. Or, no, let's see here. 25. Yeah, he's at 71%. That one is going to be in. 33-19. You know, even what the score is, the Vikings still not find themselves out of the tempo they play. You know, this is not a game where everybody's walking the ball up the court.
No, there's another half left here. There's nothing. This thing's far from over.
Air free throw's good, and it's 34-19. And checking back in the ball game,
6.9 left in the half, Kevin.
Easton Valley checks in 6'6" Logan House for the final 6.9, just to make sure that there's not an errant foul picked up. Vikings with 4 minutes, crossing the half-court line. 2 seconds, 1 second, launch three-pointer at the buzzer. It looks like it was going to go in, but it hit short. So our first half has come to a close here. The Vikings find themselves down 34-19. We'll take a break and come back in a few minutes. You're listening to District Basketball from Clinton, Iowa on 94.7 FM KMCH.
Are you an athlete or physically active in your free time? Even active people can have muscle tightness and joint pain or even experience the occasional injury. Regional Medical Center physical therapy treatment and prescribed exercises can help you recover faster, reduce injury, and build strength and stability. Call RMC Therapy Services today so you can get back into action as quick as possible. 563-927-7322.
The City of Manchester would like to wish all area athletes, teams, and coaches the best of luck in tournament play as they understand all the hard work it takes for a winning season. Good luck from all the employees, elected officials, and Mayor Milt with the City of Manchester.
If you are planning a new construction project, you should contact the knowledgeable sales team at Revoswell Truss and Lumber in Marion. With over 150 years of experience and free delivery to almost anywhere in Eastern Iowa, Revoswell Truss and Lumber is the trusted choice for building materials.
Bulcheck's Landing, downtown Delhi. Open 7 days a week. Friday night buffet, Saturday night prime rib, and enjoy breakfast every Sunday from 9 to noon. Bulcheck's proudly supports all area athletes and coaches.
Beam Bender Manufacturing is a family-owned and operated business that has been a worldwide supplier of hydraulic shears and press brakes since 1972. Beam Bender Manufacturing in Coggan is proud to support all area athletes and the coaching staff.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
Heiberger Insurance in Epworth and Heritage Mutual Insurance handle a variety of insurance products serving Dubuque and surrounding eastern Iowa counties. Working together with neighbors, helping neighbors remains their focus. You can rely on Heiberger Insurance of Epworth and Heritage Mutual for all of your property and liability insurance needs.
Hey KMCH listeners, GMB is proud to support our area athletes and help bring the sport to you. The GMB Bank team reminds you whatever your financial goals, we're here to help you reach them. Stop by our Manchester location or visit us online at gnbbank.com. Member FDIC.
Home Indeed in Independence is the go-to spot for all your remodeling needs. Whether from the ground up, an addition, or a kitchen remodel, they are your complete solution center, helping you make every day extraordinary. Stop in their beautiful showroom today. Home Indeed in Independence is proud to support their area athletes.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
When time isn't on your side, pick up some Godfather's Pizza at Quick and Handy. Try their new large slice and diced pepperoni with 3 different cuts of pepperoni for just $13. Add an order of large cheese sticks for just $2. Quick and Handy at the intersection of 13 and 20 in Manchester and at their other convenient locations in Epworth, Cascade, and Lamont.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as great incentives at taukemotors.com. If you are looking for a new pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
At Brides and Weddings, the staff strives in making dress shopping a special event and will make each bride's dream come true. They also carry bridesmaid, mother of the bride, and flower girl dresses, and of course, tux rentals. Stop into Brides and Weddings in Manchester today.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
Gosling and Company in Manchester, providing customized, responsive, and outstanding professional accounting services for individuals, businesses, and nonprofit groups throughout Northeast Iowa for over 75 years. Best of luck to all athletes from Gosling and Company.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Riker Shoes is your specialty shoe store in Dyersville. They carry women's shoes to size 13 and men's shoes to size 18. Riker Shoes is open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, 9 until 5:30, Wednesdays, 9 until 1, Saturdays, 9 until 4, and evenings by appointment. Best of luck from Riker Shoes in Dyersville.
Craving authentic Mexican food? Then hurry down to Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in Manchester today. Enjoy the best margarita around with an order of fresh guacamole or cheese queso and chips. Rio Blanco features daily specials, an extensive menu with many authentic dishes to choose from, and a kids menu too. There's something for everyone at Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in Manchester.
Game number 9 here against Central City immediately after this one's over with. Our score at halftime, Edgewood Colesburg 34. Edgewood Colesburg trails 34-19 to Easton Valley. Mike, the Vikings were led only a short time in that first quarter, and after that, it's been all Easton Valley.
It really has been, and the stats kind of prove that. Easton Valley, 12 of 18 from the field for 66%.
Wow.
A perfect 6 of 6 from the three-point line. They were 5 of 8 in free throws, and they committed IAB down for 5 turnovers. Edco, 5 of 19 from the field. They shot 26%. They were 0 for 8 for the three-point line, and this is a team that likes to pop those things. They're 0 for 8 in the first half on them. Perfect 9 for 9 from the free throw line, but they committed 10 turnovers. Easton Valley, Parker Rochford leads Edco with 10 points. I go to Easton Valley, and Nate Trenkamp had 3 3-pointers in the first quarter, leads them with 9. And then you've got Cornelison, Jargo, Weber, and Holgraven, all with 6 points each. So really balanced scoring. We talked about how Easton Valley likes to move the ball and how good they were passing and moving the ball around, and their scoring shows it.
Well, but tonight, you look at the averages for the year. Kate Jargo averages 13 a game. Trend camp average is 11, and they're already near that already. So you're getting some performances by the Riverhawks that no one probably expected.
Well, they do have 5 guys that were double figures coming in to the night, averaging. No one really with that 20-25 point a game mark. So, that tells me this is a team that's used to sharing the basketball, that's used to passing, and they're not going to change anything. We're going to see more of that in the second half.
And the key thing that factors for the Edco Vikings, there's plenty of time with the tempo they run here, but what do they got to do to get this game within reach?
Well, they've got to get some stops defensively, and I think they're going to have to come out of their zone to do that. I really think they're going to have to play man-to-man, because right now, with the 15-point lead that Easton Valley has, and the way they move the ball and pass the ball, all of a sudden they can take 40, 50 seconds off the clock with every possession and maybe end up with a score even at the end of that thing. So I think Edco really has to consider maybe playing some man, and I do it now rather than wait 4 or 5 minutes. If the man doesn't work, you can always go back to what you're comfortable with if you'd rather play zone. But right now, I think they've got to challenge them defensively a little bit. I think Ashline, he can rebound with Cornelison or any of those kids. So I think you've got that going for you down low. I think Ashline can play with that kid man-to-man down low. I think he can defend him. And so I wouldn't be worried about the ball going down low if you end up going man-to-man.
And with that, we'll get ready for the second half here. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Mix 94.7 FM, KMCH.
Hungry? Head out to Heart Ridge Clubhouse for some roasted chicken any night after 4. If you like fish, try the Friday night fish fry. Call ahead and get your order to go. Feed the family tonight with Heart Ridge, just outside of Manchester on 195th Street.
Every good athlete recognizes the value of having a great coach. If you're buying or selling a home, make sure you team up with an experienced realtor to coach you through the process. I service the entire KMCH listening area. My office is located in Manchester, across from the hospital. Contact me, Teresa Turnus, from Keller Williams Realty for all your real estate needs.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
No one can win a game by themselves. At F&M Bank, our team works together to achieve the ultimate goal, exceeding client expectations. F&M Bank is a proud supporter of all local sports teams. F&M Bank, the right choice in Manchester, Cedar Rapids, Anamosa, and Monticello. Member FDIC.
Just like you take pride in your vehicle, we take pride in the service work we provide. This is John from Georgian Auto in Manchester. Whether it's routine maintenance or major repairs, we'll take care of your car and get it back on the road. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is our complete focus.
Ron McCarthy, Realtor with American Realty, has offices in Dubuque, Dyersville, and Cascade. Contact Ron for all of your residential, ag, and commercial buying or selling needs at 563-542-0800. Ron McCarthy with American Realty supports all area athletes in tournament play.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts. Lucky Building Service in Manchester. 563-927-5677.
Back Catholic here in Clinton, Iowa. Our score at halftime, 34-19. The Easton Valley Riverhawks lead the Edco Vikings. The Vikings will be coming right at us, playing an offense underneath us. Now we're kind of up here in a balcony, right behind the basket. So it's a great place to see people next to us eating food and having pizza. You know, there's tables set up here, almost kind of like a restaurant.
It's kind of a unique setup down here. I kind of like it, to tell you the truth. It's a nice little balcony.
So for the Vikings, Roger back to the starter, Stryker, Hansel, Stainer, and Ashline in. So in the left side corner, the Vikings now facing this very aggressive defense. And they're matching up with a matchup zone, it looks like. Drive to the basket. Rochford puts it up. It's going to go off the rim. Rebound goes to Easton Valley's Jensen Weber. And bringing the ball to court was Jake Jargo. So it looks like Easton Valley also starting their same five. Jargo, Trencamp, Weaver, Weber, that is, Cundy, and Corneliuson.
That line with the tip caused the turnover.
Stryker with the shot. So the Vikings draw first blood in the second half. 34-21. And ball tipped away by Rochford.
It's good play by Ashline last time down the court. He had active hands, got a tip, was able to control it, got it out to Rochford, who got it ahead to Stryker.
Jog over the right side, trying to throw over the top of the defense. Ball batted around. Vikings, they're collapsed. And it goes out of bounds. It will still be Easton Valley. So the Vikings did adjust in that lob over the top of the zone by bringing somebody down quicker, trying to get that lob out of the way. That time it wasn't effective.
They did, and Ashline wasn't able to get a hand on it. The head coach just wasn't able to control it.
Pass to the right side wing, three-pointer up. It's going to be in. Pick it up right where they left off. This time it was Jensen Weber, 37-21. Back out near half court. Back out top to Stryker. Stryker throws up a three. It's good. 37-24. 2-2-1 press. Bounce pass the right side wing. Jargo. Ball kicked away. That brings the Viking team on their feet anyway. They're really pushing this team and encouraging them to play harder on that defense.
Vikings caught Easton Valley with guys not where they were supposed to be in that press.
Vikings traffic near half court. Really aggressive defense. Pass left side wing, bounce pass to the lane. And it's all backed away. Rebound goes to the Vikings on the march here. Here we go. Right side wing. Stryker head fake. Back out the top, the key. Left side wing. Drive into the lane. No good. A little bit strong off the glass. Rebound goes to Easton Valley. Justin Weber. 5 shots.
Didn't go in, but that was a strong drive. Strong move to the basket by Hess.
37-24. Ball knocked out of bounds. Vikings have picked up the intensity here, Mike.
Yeah, they have. Their hands have been a lot more active on defense, and they've tipped the ball every time down court.
Vikings trailed at the end of one, 20-11. And they've been trying to fight their way back after that run that happened at the end of the first quarter. 34-27, pass to the high post, turnaround jump shot. That's going to be in. At the high post, Cooper Cundy, 39-24.
Cundy had a way too easy look there.
Back out to stop the key. Ball reversal, behind the back. Left side wing, ball stolen away. Drive to the basket. Switches hand, layup good. Taking the Vikings play in transition, Kalen Cornelson, 41-24. And nearly another steal, but I think we're going to get a reach-in foul.
Yeah, that was a reach-in foul on Jargo. Good thing that got called because Jargo was going the other way for a wide-open layup.
Jargo picks up his second foul. Vikings with the basketball. That's Rochford out on top. Pass the left side elbow, back out top. Stryker head fake, puts up the three-pointer. That's going to be short. Ball rebounded and on the way. Transition by Weber. Weber to Jargo, drives the basket. Misses. Ball tipped out of bounds. Off the miss by Spencer Stainer. Will still be Riverhawks basketball. 4:37 to go. Pass the left side elbow. At the top key now.
There was another tip.
Vikings very active here. Jargo out near the center court. Pass to the high post. One dribble in, and shot's going to be no good. Ball batted around. Rebound goes to Stainer. Ball pushed up the court by Stryker. Out the top key, reversed around left side. and a reach around behind. Anytime you reach around behind with an official in front of you, you're going to get the foul called. So Nate Trenkamp, easy call there.
That's an easy call. That's going to get made every time.
That's his third foul. You just don't reach behind the back. That's just lazy defense, and the official knows it. He's going to call you. Ball inbounded near the Edco bench. Edco coming out right underneath us here. Drive to the basket. Easy layup. Everybody forgot the guy with the ball. And Spencer Stainer dribbled right in uncontested.
That was just a nice little hesitation move by Stainer all the way to the basket.
Reverse layup good on transition once again by Easton Valley's Nate Trenkamp.
Trenkamp had way too easy a pass to the basket.
Ball gets batted out of bounds. It will still be Edco basketball, inbounding behind their own basket, underneath their own basket it is.
Stainer tried to dish off the assister. The ball was tipped out of bounds. I think he had another wide open layup if he just followed to the bucket.
Ball in about near the behind the 3-point line. Drive to left side elbow into the paint. 6-footer's going to be no good. Strong rebound by Easton Valley's Caleb Cornelison. 3:36 to go in our third quarter. Vikings down 43-26.
Rochford had a really good look in the lane there, just left it short.
Vikings playing some tough defense. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Viking basketball. An errant bounce pass to the left side baseline goes out of bounds. Hits the stage. Vikings down.
Head coach is much more active defensively, even though they're still in that zone. I think they ought to go man to man. They're much more active in that zone than they were at least in the second quarter.
They've got to make a dent into this deficit here. Ball past the left side wing, back out top. The key striker drives to the basket, pulls up. Ball rejected. Jargo, in transition, picks it up. Ball knocked out of bounds then in transition and racing right up. You're showing that speed. Spencer Stainer bats the ball away from Jargo, and it will still be Easton Valley basketball.
Okay, looks like Coach Owen's going to take a timeout here, take a full timeout.
We'll take a break, too. We'll come back in a minute. 43-26 our score. You're listening to Mix 94.7 FM KMCH.
Rocky's Auto Body and RV Accessories, south of Manchester, is here for all your collision and RV repairs. Contact Rocky at 927-4025 when collision repair is needed. Rocky's Auto Body and RV Accessories, 4 miles south of Manchester on Highway 13. Best of luck to all the area athletes.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
As your American Family Insurance agent in Manchester, I'm looking out for what matters to you. Even when nothing's wrong, this is Tad Mormon, agent. Call me at 563-927-3586, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Insurance, Tad Mormon Agent, 106 East Main Street, Manchester.
Contact me, Chad Frazier, at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Stephen Motors, the only GM service dealer in Jones County with GM trained technicians. Check out their large selection of Buick and Chevy vehicles and GMC trucks. Stop by Stephen Motors in Monticello today.
This is Sarah from It's So Me Boutique in downtown Dyersville, inviting you to stop in, look around, and let us assist you in finding the perfect outfit for any occasion. We offer fashion-forward trends for women, including plus sizes, baby clothes, shoes, and fun accessories to complete any look. It's So Me Boutique in the heart of downtown Dyersville. And check out our Facebook page.
The 3 for Easton Valley, and it's 20-point deficit for the Vikings, 46-26. Vikings with the basketball in their backcourt. This team is shooting a high percentage tonight, Mike. Easton Valley is moving the ball extremely well. They're playing team ball.
They're getting good looks. They're nice sprinkling of inside and outside here.
Striker with the basketball. Pass left side wing. And that's when you can't have a 3-second call.
No.
These unforced turnovers, that's what really hurts you.
It really does. The other thing, some of the turnovers the Vikings have had, gosh, you've had guys with good looks. They've driven. They've gotten past the defender. They need to recognize you're past the defender. You're probably open for a shot instead of that one extra pass that ends up getting deflected out of bounds or missed. Drive to the basket. Going to be no good. It's on Stryker. Foul against Stryker with 1:50 to go in the third quarter. 3 fouls here. Relatively few fouls called, 2 for Easton Valley and 1 for the Vikings tonight in this second half. So some good officiating going on here, letting the guys play. And good defense, by the way, too. Pass right side wing, 3-pointer up. It's going to be short. Rebound once again. Drives to the basket. It's going to be no good. But a foul call. So Caleb Cornelison with the offensive rebound and putback. Cornelison has 65 offensive rebounds on the season. 1 right behind Harding.
And that foul was on Stainer, and when the ball was up, Stainer went for the ball. He didn't go for the block out. I think he could have kept Cornelison away.
Free throw rims in and out. And back in the ball game for the Vikings, Quentin Hess. He replaces Riley Ashline. So the Vikings stuck on 26 for the last 3 minutes. Free throw is good. So another little of a run here for Easton Valley. Bounce pass the left side corner to Stryker. Stryker goes in for the layup. It's going to be no good. Off its mark. Rebound goes to Cade Jargo, the 5'6" junior, who had a fantastic first half.
Really did.
From long range.
He does a nice job of a point for them. Kind of runs the show.
Past the right side corner, Easton Valley with the basketball, and there he is wide open.
There he is wide open.
And
boom.
He got it. Great ball reversal. The Vikings playing aggressive on the ball, but
that's his first shot in the second half, I think, and he made it look easy.
Beautiful rotation, great legs, easily 6 feet behind the 3-point line. Stryker drives to the basket, and it's good. There, finally, they break the glass on that shutout. That score comes with 40 seconds to go. So the Vikings held scoreless for over 4 minutes. A kick, and so Easton Valley will get the ball back with 35 seconds to go in the third quarter. Edco down 22 right now, 50-28. Pass out to Jargo. Jargo resets the offense out near half court. Passes out. Now they're going to spread the court out and use this last 27 seconds to set up one more shot here. Right side wing. The Vikings still back in that 2-3 zone.
All Easton Valley's got to do is flash someone to the middle. They're going to get a good look.
12 seconds to go. Nearly a steal there. Drive to the basket. Right side elbow. Pass dumps down low. Pump faking in. It's good. 2 points there for
Weber again.
Nick Johnson. 3-pointer at the buzzer. It rims in and out. And that brings our third quarter to a close. Easton Valley with a dominant 52-28 lead here as we head to the fourth quarter. We'll take a break and come right back. You're listening to Mix 94.7 FM, KMCH.
Animal Health Clinic wishes all area athletes in tournament action the best of luck. Doctors Borick, Meyer, and Weaver look forward to tending to the health needs of animals large and small. Animal Health Clinic at 15th Avenue Southeast in Dyersville, open weekdays 7:30 to 5 and Saturdays 7:30 to noon with emergency services available. Call today.
Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
Kleesner Sanitation is always taking new customers for commercial and residential properties. If you need a large dumpster or container for new construction projects and roll-offs, call Kleesner Sanitation. Good luck from Kleesner Sanitation.
Now we begin our fourth quarter here. A lot of basketball still on the way here for KMC.
There is, but Edco's got to make something happen pretty quick here. They've got to get a stop right here, and they've got to go down and get a quick score.
52-28. So that run there, a 9-point run again. I'll make that a, let's see, 7-point run here. Kind of took into that lead. Drive to the basket, no good. And bring the ball up the court is Rochford. Rochford bounce pass down low to Axline. Scores around, gets it and puts it in. There's two. Vikings start the fourth quarter off with a score. But they got to pick them up man to man. They can't sit back in that zone now. They've got to get.
Well, it looks like they're man to man now.
Ball goes out of bounds. It's still the Easton Valley basketball.
I'd switch Ashline and Stainer. I'd put Ashline on the Cornelison kid down low.
Ball inbounded on the left side baseline. Pass over the top of the defense. Loose ball in the court. And Easton Valley still comes up with it somehow. And a timeout called by head coach Dan Beck of Easton Valley. Just a 30-second timeout. So this game was one of 21 that started early tonight, Mike. This one at 5:30, and some of the 7 o'clocks were moved up an hour with that impending snow. And it looks like snow on the ground already in western Iowa. It's still on its way up here from the south here.
Well, it sounds like it's going to get here eventually, but we'll probably be home by then. And it's okay that it started a little early anyway, because I turn into a pumpkin after about 9 o'clock anyway.
You turn orange, or is it a weight gain? Water weight gain? What is it? You know, they have pills for that. 52-30, 22-point lead. Vikings got to find a way to battle back here. But Easton Valley, man, they're so uniform. They play so well together.
They're very disciplined team. Very disciplined team.
Yeah. Inbounds pass, good! Counted and drives to the basket off the inbounds pass. And a score by Caleb Cornelison. And it's 50.
The foul on Stainer, I believe.
4-30. Not the way you want to start after a timeout. Free throw is good.
Well, Cornelison is bigger than Stainer, and looks like Easton Valley came out of that timeout and identified that and just isolated.
Drive to the basket is going to be no good. And a kick out by Rochford. Loose ball back to Rochford. Once again, a drive to the basket. Puts it up and in. So third time's the charm. And it's 55-32. 6:42. Vikings have got to get after it. Pass back out to Jargo. Jargo's double team near half court. And a foul called underneath. A foul, a push on
Cornelison for backing into Stainer. Stainer held his ground, and Cornelison tried to displace him.
And Cornelison talking a little smack to the officials.
He needs to look at the scoreboard. He's up 23. Just get out and play defense.
Yeah, you can't be getting a technical foul here, guy. Back out top. Drive to the basket by Rochford. Stop. Striker now at the top of the key. Three-pointer up. It's going to be no good. Ball batted around. Rebound goes to Easton Valley. Nate Trenkamp. Behind the back, guarded tightly by Rochford, and Striker comes up, nearly tries to get the double team. Jargo tries, and he says, I'm going to pass it out here. Let's burn some time off. So now we're in a delay here, where we've got a four-corner almost. We've got the four guards out of the free throw line extended. We got the post going from block to block.
Well, Easton Valley can take some time here. And now the ball's in Jargo's hand, and he really makes them go. And look at that, three-point shot, surprise.
Good. From the left side corner, that three-pointer by Cooper Cundy, and it's 58-32.
Well, that was a nice little bit of offense they ran there. Took their time, found the open guy.
They're so fluid at what they do. Drive to the basket. Stop. Ordered by the defense. Back over to Striker. Bounce pass down to Axline. Back. Let's skip pass over to the left side. Pulls up for a 12-footer. Is going to be short. Rebound goes to Jargo. And as far as subbing goes, Vikings are rotating, 6, 7 guys in? And it looks like Easton Valley's been rotating about 8 guys in.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's pretty even as far as rotation goes.
And I think we have a turnover. Turnover in Easton Valley there.
Ed Coast basketball with 5 minutes to play in the fourth. Well, you got to get after it somehow. Get a hot hand going. Yeah, something's got to happen here for the Vikings. Striker back out the top of the key. Crossover go against Driver. Pulls up for the 12-footer. Bank shots in. 58-34. Vikings pick to the Riverhawks up at half court. Drive to the basket. Stolen away. Jargo knocked the ball loose as Rochford was going to go into the layup, and now the Riverhawks have the ball back. Back out left side wing. Top the key. Still running that spread court offense. Down low, double team. Still out the right side baseline.
Got the corner, took a timeout.
Another 30-second timeout here. 4:15 to go in the contest. 58-34 the score. Winner of tonight's contest will take on Prince of Peace or Central City, the game right after this one. So that one's going to start, slated to start at 7 o'clock at 6:35. So you're probably going to be about right on that.
I would say.
This is moving along real well. Nice crowd on hand here. Both 4 teams showing up, you know. Gym's pretty filled. You know, I'm going to say it's full, but it's filling up nicely. And so after this timeout here, the Vikings need to break this as much as anything. And so a lot of basketball on its way for KMCH tonight. Of course, there's a couple more ball games. They're going to start at the 7 o'clock game tonight.
There are, and there's great basketball in the area, and for those folks that can't get out to the game tonight, obviously KMCH a place to be.
Inbounds pass on the right side wing now. Vikings double teaming in the corner. Skip pass over left side. Jargo with a 3-pointer is going to be no good. Kick back out on top again. Everything's going Easton Valley's way right now. Under 4 minutes to go. To the high post. Back out on top. Down the left side baseline. Jargo with a easy.
That's a nice pass.
Pointer. Heading to the basket. Unguarded. 60-34. Vikings. Down the right side corner. 3-pointer up. Going to be short. Rebound goes back out to Easton Valley. A lot of patience here by Easton Valley on offense. Picking apart that defense as they're in no hurry. Ball kicked by the Vikings.
Braden Stainerd in right now. You know, with his quickness, I'm sure he's out there to try to get a steal, try to maybe get someone in a double team here.
Back out on top. Right side wing. Again, spread court. They've got now, we've gone out the traditional 4 corners offense. Where you got a post at the high post, and you got all the guards in all the 4 different corners. Backdoor cut, batted away there. Saved up and stepped out of bounds.
Nice play by Hess. He stepped out of bounds when he touched the ball, but Jargo was cutting back door, and Hess with his active hand saved the layup. It was really a nice play by him.
So inbounding the ball with 3 minutes to go here. The Vikings just could not dent Easton Valley tonight. Drive to the basket, but a push off underneath, so it'll be 2 shots.
Foul on Stainerd.
Vikings had a great year, Mike, 16-6. You know, a key injury to one of their other starters, the Rochford.
Well, Coach Olin's really done a nice job with this program, and obviously state tournament last year.
First time in school history. It's always a tough thing to break that glass for the first time.
And then also with 16 wins this year, Vikings are headed in the right direction here.
Fair free throws good, and it's 62-34. 2:55 to go in the fourth quarter here in Clinton. 3-pointer left side wing rattles in, and a timeout. So there's no quit in the Vikings. We'll take a break and come right back. 62-37 our score with 2:45 to go in the contest. You listen to Mix 94.7 FM, KMCH.
Hello, this is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence. We are proud to support local school programs. So if you are looking for a new Chevy, Buick, or certified used car or truck, or just want to stop and say hi, stop in. That's Dunlap Motors in downtown Independence.
Bi-County Disposal specializes in commercial and construction disposal needs. They have a variety of containers available from 2 to 30 cubic yards. Whatever it takes, Bi-County Disposal in Dyersville, serving Dubuque and Delaware counties.
Clayton Drug supports all the area athletes and coaches on a successful season. Stop in and visit with one of their pharmacists today and be sure to check out their large selection of home decor and gift items. Clayton Drug in Strawberry Point, a local pharmacy you can trust.
Hey area athletes and coaches, my name is Brooke. I am cheering you on this sports season. Krogman Construction would like to congratulate all area athletes and coaches on a successful season and wish them continued success in tournament action. For all your building needs, call Krogman Construction at 563-920-8202.
Four to go in the contest here. The Vikings full court press now, going all out. A couple of passes, and now Easton Valley
broke that press. The ball never touched the floor. Passed all the way down the court.
And that was 4 passes. Back out to the right side wing, spread court offense here. They're just milking that clock here with that commanding lead. No hurry. Also tonight, Tipton will be taking on Cascade Western Dubuque. That's another big local area game. I believe that Bill Logan might be covering that one. Game Station still covering 2 more games starting at 7 o'clock. Turn on jump shot on the baseline is going to be no good.
Ashline with the block. Vikings not giving up, still playing hard.
3-pointer by Stryker is going to be in. 62-40 with 1:45 to go. And so we're going to send it back to the station right away here as KMC, as soon as this game's over with, as we get ready for the last 2 broadcasts for tonight. So a lot of basketball is still yet to be played here. Stolen away the ball, and a foul goes against Easton Valley. And in a familiar West Delaware grad, Ben Lexenberg, one of the officials out there, doing a great job tonight.
He's done a really nice job. Good-looking young official. The crew has done a nice job today.
Yeah, they have. It's been a clean ball game. Just too much team play.
And Valley, I guess they're all young. They're younger than me.
3-pointer up. That one's going to be no good. And make sure you stick around KMCH as North Lynn will take on Beckman Catholic here at 7 o'clock as well. That one, another interesting contest. Beckman playing in the much larger WAMAC, but North Lynn doing phenomenal things in this style and tempo that they play.
That's going to be an interesting ball game. North Lynn, the last 4 years, anyone that follows high school basketball, that's a solid pedigree right there.
A minute to play now in this contest, 62-40 our score. Pass underneath the basket for Easton Valley. 2 reverse layup. Good. Count it. Coming up from behind the basket and flipping the ball up over the rim was our sub, Eric Daniel, 6-foot senior.
So, Kevin, what I'd say about North Lynn, describing that North Lynn, Beckman game, North Lynn has done the last 2 years what Beckman's done for several decades. Just put quality teams out there all the time. Things you can expect, they're going to do all the time.
At the point right now for the Vikings, it's Tony Wright. Stryker with a long 3-pointer. That's going to be no good. Rebound goes to Easton Valley. These seniors have contributed a lot to the Vikings. You know, you look at Ethan Stryker, Preston Westcott, Jared Childs, Tony Wright, and Zach Knipper.
Zach Knipper's out there, senior, getting his last action. Good to see Zach out there.
27 seconds to go, ball thrown away. It would be the Vikings basketball. So Justin Oland, assistant coach, and Steve Foots and Brooke Egglestetter. Great season for the Vikings. You know, good teams lose at this time of the season.
They had a great season. Rochford and Stryker just coming off the court. And, of course, Rochford's got 2 more years, but what a fantastic career Ethan Stryker's had for the Edco Vikings.
Easton Valley's going to move to 20-3. Drive to the basket. It's going to be blocked, rejected by another sub that's in. And that one is Hayden Foreman, a 6'2" junior. So Easton Valley has subbed out now as well. Also in the ballgame for them, Logan House. Pass down the right side corner, back out at the right side wing. Out to Jared Childers. And a three-pointer up. That one's going to be rimming in and out. The missed shot by Tony Wright. And that brings our game to a close. So Easton Valley will move on with a 64-40 win over the Edgewood Colesburg Vikings. Congratulations to the Vikings on a great season. And best of luck here to Easton Valley as they take down the winner of Prince of Peace or Central City.
It's going to be a good second ball game here, and whoever wins that game, it better be ready because Easton Valley is a good-looking team.
And you're just a few minutes away here from the tip-off between Northland and Dyersville-Beckman. And the other game, of course, you got Cascade tonight. So that's about it, Mike. Nice job. We're going to wrap things up here and send it back to the station as there's more basketball on its way.
Thanks, Kevin. Nice working with you tonight.
It's a pleasure. So for Mike Putz, this is Kevin Strickland. Good night, everybody. And thanks for listening. You're listening to Mix 94.7 FM, KMCH.
For the best selection of Chevy, Buick, and GMCs in the area, see Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester. We offer straightforward pricing and carry a low overhead, so we can pass those savings